Welcome to Pixel Panic. I'm Dave, and I tried capturing some of this earlier, but I lost a lot of the video. This is Sparkle 2 Evo, and I am some bitch. So you'll see up there at the top says, "Welcome back, some bitch." This game's pretty neat. For those that have played Spore, we're just gonna dive on into to the part here where I left off at. Actually, no, I take that back. Let's go here to You Are Not Alone. I'll show you some of this here. For those of you who played Spore, this is definitely derivative of Spore in a lot of ways. If you do end up playing this game, use a controller. This is available on Steam. I got it for 50 cents. But you have almost got to play it with a controller, because just the controls with a mouse were abysmal. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but with mouse and keyboard, to me it felt disjointed. But you're going through and you're picking up these bits. You start off as a much smaller creature, and you're going through and picking up this food to evolve your creature. Red makes the creature more of an aggressive type creature. The green is, I think, is more passive, and the blue, I think, is the most balanced. But you come through and you try to get as much of whatever it is you're trying to get evolved into as possible until you've reached the evolutionary point. You can make the game more competitive against you, where it's eating up all the resources too. I found the game to be pretty relaxing for the most part, but you can zoom in and out of the different layers. What's cool about it, this is opposed to Spore, is that, whereas like Spore forced you to eat on whatever layer you were most qualified for. This one here, it's like, that doesn't really matter. You qualify yourself and you move on and find the pieces that you think that you want or need for your creature. Let's exit if we can. Exit. Jeez. And let's... So you've seen that, yeah, eat the bits, make the creature bigger. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, come on. Play. The selection button is a little weird. Notice that his eating has gotten slower. Nice little evolutionary step up. Again, the music on this game is phenomenal. The sound effects are so soothing and appropriate. I mean, like, you get the feeling that if life really did come with a soundtrack, those primordial stages of life probably sounded a lot like this. In reality, probably it sounded nothing like this. Probably sounded like a bunch of grunts and squishes. I can't say that I understand the evolutionary stages. Because it feels like it goes one way and then it goes another. I can say this much though, as you evolve, you can feel it in the controls. I mean, so truly. Look at that. Right, yo. It's just a really interesting game. I thought there'd be a little bit more into it. Like maybe you make more choices, like you do in Spore, but you don't. This is more like a mix between Spore and Geometry Wars. These guys that kick you up a level. I said the wrong button. They get you, rather than taking damage per se, they just kind of evict you from that part of the level if they get you. A whole nest of them here, which I like that as a mechanic because it's irritating a little bit, but not like in a really bad way. It's just like, yeah, that does drive me from eating these guys up, which is what they don't want. They don't want me to nibble on them, but it doesn't ruin the game for me, and it solves the whole game conundrum of, well, if you're not gonna do life, how do you solve the whole combat issue? And this is a pretty genius way of doing it, because there's a consequence for getting, poked at from the enemy. But there's a payoff when you eat them. I like that. And again, I got this game on Steam for 50 cents. Little speed wiggle there. But it's a super fun game. There's a lot of options as far as how you can play. You can play competitively. You can come in here and take a look at your DNA, see where your skill is at, and how you're upgrading your creature. So you can really play again, and you wouldn't have the same DNA in your other creature, which is pretty cool. All in all, though, for 50 cents, the game was absolutely worth it. But even if it was as much as like $4 or $5, I could definitely say this is a game you'd want to pick up and play. It has the gratification of, like like I said, spores, little munching thing, but it's not heady in the least. The music's really, really soothing. If you've had a long day and you just kind of want to, veg out to a fun game, and you don't want the stress of Geometry Wars, but you want all the fun colors and, simple control, but a little bit of challenge involved. Yeah, absolutely. Sparkle 2 Evo. Great little game for the pickup. I'm glad I tried it out. I think you should try it out too. But, it's Steam. There's lots to try out. But yeah, if you can still catch it for 50 cents, don't even question it. Pick it up. Well, that's all I got time for this episode of Pixel Panic. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave some comments, please. Give us a little thumbs up. I'd like to see if there's anything we can do to make this a little bit better. But this is definitely the most soothing and calm episode we've had yet. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great day.